This video we're going to talk about how to tag or link your blogs to your learning outcomes. Now, I think everyone has seen this once in class, but here's a little video that will walk through this so that you can start showing evidence and process in learning the desired outcomes. So you have something that looks like this, except obviously your name is different than mine, but under counting and sets, this is our first unit. Under counting and sets, we have the skills that we want you to master. And the mastery product we'll get to later. That's something that you're going to choose. It can be a test or a program or some sort of video or a conversation. But for now, what we're going to work on is filling out this evidence and process. So the way it works is this. If you, as you're working, you realize, oh, what I'm doing now is developing the general equations for combination and permutation problems. So if we're there, what you're going to do, you will have written about that on your blog. So go to your blog, and let's just say we've created some blog post, so let's just say it's September 6th, and you discuss the difference between combinations and permutations. Not only do you give the generalized equation, but you talk about how you were able to derive that. So again, no black box equations. You need to understand what each term and each component of the equation is. So we have this blog post. What we can do then is take the blog. So let's go back to just general blog. I'm going to take this particular blog post, and there are a couple of different ways of doing this. I think probably the easiest way is to say, okay, well, if I just double click on that and copy link address, and then I go into counting and sets, what I want to do is I want to show that I've learned something about combinations and permutations. So I'm going to edit my page, because now you have to click that anytime you're editing a page, and then so there's a couple dates here. So every time there's a date in which you are discussing combination permutations, just write that date of the blog entry, highlight it, don't double click it, highlight it, and then go up to this link button here and just press link, and then we're going to link it to a web address. You could also go through sites pages if you want to, but go to a web address and then just copy, or rather paste. I like to open the link in a new window and press OK. And now that I'm done, I can just save it. And so now, when you or I want to see the evidence and process that you've made on this specific skill, I can just go and click on that, and it brings me to the blog post in which you were talking about combinations and permutations. Hope that makes sense. Hope you're able to do that. So again, for each one of these skills, ideally there are a couple different dates and a couple different blog entries in which you're showing evidence and process and learning them. That's it, folks. Thanks.